Okay, so a couple weeks ago, at 26 years old, I sold my software company for millions of dollars. And to celebrate, I came out here to Europe. We're spending over $100,000 on this trip. We went to Italy, we went to Amsterdam, we went to Madrid, Barcelona, going to Greece. We're partying with the biggest DJs, going shopping every day, doing all the stuff that I dreamed about doing when I was younger. And for some reason, I feel nothing. Now, I'm not making this video to ask for some sympathy or something like that. I'm making this video and starting this new channel just to give you guys a real look at what it's actually like at this level. Because when I was younger, I've been doing this entrepreneurship, internet stuff since I was like 13 years old. When I was younger, this is all I ever wanted. I wanted to be able to travel. I wanted to be able to take care of my family. I wanted to make money from my phone or from my computer and do the things that I always loved to do. And now I feel like I've achieved that. I became a millionaire years ago. I retired my mom. She does what she loves for a living. I send her thousands of dollars every single month. I have a happy relationship, dream house in Miami, dream car, whatever. It doesn't matter. What I'm learning now at this stage of my life is that none of this external shit matters at all. I'm finding that when you accomplish things, it feels good only for a moment. It only feels good for like the day that you do it or the day after you do it. And I thought that selling this company was going to be different because it's the most amount of money I ever made. Like, just to give you some context, the amount of money I made last month is enough money to probably take care of my children when they come around. Like, we're good now. So I was assuming that once that wire hit my account, I was gonna be like over the moon, elated. I was gonna be feeling like a whole new level of happiness unlocked. And for some reason, it's not that. Now, it's easy for me to say, oh, whatever, when you get these things, it doesn't feel so good, whatever, because I know somebody's watching this video and they're in a less fortunate situation. But there's a reason why I want to share this with you, and it's a very important lesson that is underlying in this entire video. And the lesson is that the joy should come and does come from the creation and from the work of things that are meaningful to you. For me, at this stage of my life, the only thing that gives me true joy outside of the basic things like life itself and enjoying a walk and enjoying a conversation and enjoying a good meal, the thing that gives me the most joy, bar none, is creating a piece of art that feels true to me or building a business or product that actually provides value to the world. The money will follow. If you can create cool art, if you can create products that actually make the world a better place, the money is guaranteed to follow. And I see so many people getting into this game of entrepreneurship, and the only thing that they are focusing on is how can I make more money? Now, this, in my opinion, is the greatest mistake that you can make as a beginner. Because if you only focus on making money, not only will you not make money, but once you get the money, you will feel emptier than ever before. It's the sole reason why people do shady, low-level things just to get money and then end up with a lifetime of karma or even sometimes go to jail because they chased only money. This type of video is new for me, so forgive me if I struggle and I gotta chop it up a little bit, but I'm not gonna be editing this, putting no music, nothing like that. I'm just giving you all the real thoughts that's on my mind at this stage of my life. What I'm saying is that if I could go back in time, I really wish I could have appreciated those early days even more. The reason why is because back then, it took so much less to get to the level of happiness that I have to get to right now. Like, for example, when I made a sale on my first online store, and I remember it till this day, it was a $14.99 sale. Somehow, that feeling was better than the feeling that I got of getting this multi-million-dollar wire to my bank account. It doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense. And that's why I'm sharing it with you, because nobody will ever explain these things to you, but it's just the truth. The lesson, and the first lesson that I want to share, because I got a couple that I want to share in the midst of all this. The first lesson is that this stage that you're in right now, I don't know you, I don't know where you're at right now, but if you're just getting started in your journey, maybe you made 1,000, maybe you made 10,000, hey, maybe you made 100,000, maybe you haven't made anything. This early stages of your career are some of the most special times of your life, and you cannot get too focused on fast forwarding and getting to the next stage, because not only will you miss the beauty that's in front of you, but you're gonna miss out on the satisfaction that comes from those beginning days that you'll never get ever again. For you watching this video, if you're just getting started on your journey, it's so important they're able to find enjoyment in this beginning stage and actually find some fun in it, because the next level that you reach when you become a millionaire and when you become successful, I find it to be a lot harder to just feel happy about business and accomplishments. As I said, the only thing that makes me feel good in business now is making a piece of art that I feel is really cool, like with my YouTube channel, or creating a product like I did over the years that helps people, whether that's helped them starting a business, whether that's helped them in their personal life. We've done that for years, and that's the only thing that makes me feel anything. The money is sort of irrelevant. It's not that money doesn't matter, because it does. Like, I wouldn't want to be broke right now. I like the freedom that money provides me. Just this morning, I had a 40-minute conversation with my mom, and we're dealing with a lot of stuff right now behind the scenes with our family. And because I'm in the position that I'm in and I have the money that I have, I'm able to help them. And that's where the money becomes really special. But outside of that, for yourself, the money can only do so much. I mean, you can buy yourself a nice house, you can take care of your basic needs, you can get all the luxurious, stupid stuff and go crazy, you know, it's whatever. But outside of the basic needs, money can only do so much for you. The true value of money comes from being able to give it back to the people you love and help out the world, helping out your community, helping out your people, and ultimately in the end, helping out as many people as you possibly can. But so many kids are thinking that the second that they get rich and they turn up and they get their rollie and they get their little supercar, that everything's gonna be lit. So many people, this is a funny one, think that once they can travel the world, that they're gonna magically find themselves and ultimately become this new enlightened self. But I'm not finding these things to be true. Like, after making $10 million plus, selling two companies, I've sold 2 companies now at 26 years old. It's not that, okay? It's not that. The enjoyment comes from building and also from digging deeper within. Now, I don't want to get too spiritual and too esoteric in this video, but if you're expecting some external thing to come in and make your life better, you are in for a rude awakening when you finally achieve those things. That peace that you're striving for is already within you. The way you can get access to it is by building a stronger relationship with God, which is something that I'm trying to do right now. I haven't been the best in my religion. I haven't been the best with prayer and daily Bible study, but that's something that I'm on the journey of now. What has helped me over the years more than anything is meditation. Meditation is something that I've always done and always revert back to when things start to feel a bit chaotic and crazy in my life. It's from that journey of stillness and digging deeper within that I'm able to actually find some peace in my life. Funny story about this company that I sold for millions of dollars. In 2018, I had a situation with the company in which the one business partner that I had scammed me for all the money we made, which was around $20,000 at the time. This was pretty much all the money I had to work with. I didn't have any other money in my savings account, maybe like a couple $1,000, and I had my credit cards through the roof and I had crazy expenses. So when that happened to me, I was basically back to square zero. And I can say that was one of the most turbulent, difficult times of my life. I feel like for most of you guys, especially you watching this video, that situation would have probably just put y'all in the, not in the grave, but in the gutter. You would have stopped. You would have gave up on the business. And the lesson in there is that during those times when I literally had no money, I was $30,000 in debt, I was sleeping back on my mom's couch. I went from basically having money, living a good life in LA, to literally sleeping on my mom's couch. It was the meditation and it was that internal journey that allowed me to find some peace and fulfillment throughout that process. It didn't come from me figuring something out magically and then everything took off and boom. It was like I had to dig deep within while I was going through the biggest struggle of my life to finally see the other side of that. And now I'm sitting here in Positano on the edge of a cliff at the most expensive hotel out here, and for some reason I feel like I'm back in the same predicament that I was in 6 years ago with that situation. I don't feel my happiest. I don't feel super fulfilled. I mean, there are moments like we were in Amsterdam with my favorite DJs of the world. These guys, another. I've been following them for a long time. We've gotten to know them now, and we got to go to their party. We're on stage with them. We're turning up. Like, that shit that I dreamed of, you know, and now we got to be friends with them, some of the nicest kids I ever met. But other than these little moments that come and go, running into subscribers, hearing your guys' stories always makes me feel good. But these days when I'm just like sitting here looking over the mountain, it's not like the oh, let me kick back, oh, I made it, put my feet out. No, bro, it's like your brain is almost always like, okay, what are we doing? What's next? Like, these things are not going to satisfy you the way that you think that they are. Having $100,000 vacation in Europe is not going to bring you the joy that you think it is. Now, my dream is that all of you can get to the level that you can experience it for yourself, so you can realize that it's not what you think it is. But I'm just giving you a fair warning. The warning is not you shouldn't strive for these things. You should dream bigger than anybody else. You should go to make hundreds of millions of dollars and achieve all the commercial success you should ever want. But you need to prepare your mind, and you need to understand that once you get these things, it's not going to change how you feel. If it does, it's only gonna last for a little bit of time, and then you're gonna go back to zero. So what I need you to understand moving forward in your life, whether you have $0 or whether you have $1 million and you're watching this video, is you need to do the internal work. And when I say this, I'm speaking to myself more than anything. You need to do the internal work, because it is from that journey within, it is from taking care of yourself, it is from talking with God, it's from those moments of stillness that you find joy. It's not from any external level, it's not from any external success that you will get these things. And I wish someone told me this earlier in my journey, because I think I would have been able to appreciate some of the hard times a little bit more. Now, when I look back at those times, those are some of the most precious times of my life. I mean, my dad was still alive back then. I had a relationship with my brother. I didn't have all the responsibilities that I have right now. It was like a very simple and free time, yet I was so sad all the time because I just wanted to be a millionaire and I just wanted to be so successful. But now I'm a multi-millionaire. I got a bunch of real estate, crypto, watches, stocks, cars, everything. I got everything. I'm not the richest man in the world, but I promise you I'm good. And it's like, it's whatever. I don't feel any different than I did back then. And nobody ever talks about this stuff. All these people on the internet, especially my peers, and I love all of them, they just put out this image that like, yo, once you get some paper, bro, you're good. So buy my course and get some paper. It's like, it's not true. What's more important than getting some money is finding a path that is true to you and building something that you are genuinely proud of and something that you genuinely feel like is adding some value to the world. That will not only bring you more money than you know what to do with, but it'll bring you more internal fulfillment and peace than any level of money you could ever acquire in this physical world. So when you guys are going out there and you're thinking about what should I do, what should I build, what should I focus on, maybe start there. Maybe don't start with, oh, hey, everybody's getting rich with crypto right now, so let me go mess around with crypto. Oh, hey, everybody's getting rich with dropshipping right now, let me go mess around with that. I don't think that's the way. I think it's much smarter for you to think, what do I actually like to do? What's fun for me? And how can I turn that into an actual business that can get me paid? Sure, we can look at what's working for others, we can take inspiration, we can even pull what they're doing completely. But how can we flip it at least a little bit to be true to us? I feel like I've made mistakes in my journey where I've built businesses that were not 100% true to me, and almost unanimously when I've done that, either the business completely flopped, or when I got the business to making money, I was like, what is this thing? Do I really want to build this thing? Like, bro, I had a business in 2018. We were making like $2,000 a day on Shopify. I was selling wigs, like wigs for black women hair. Like, I ain't even had dreads at the time, so I didn't even understand a lot about hair at all. I just thought, oh, well, I could make money doing this, so let me do it. It's stupid, bro. And I see this all the time. I see 18-year-old dudes selling women's beauty products. They never step into Sephora in their entire life. They have no idea what they're doing. They just see a bag and they go for it. Anyways, like I said, I sold my company for millions. I've done everything that I wanted, and still to this day, that hole hasn't been filled in terms of, wow, I feel like I made it. I truly believe the only way to satisfy that internal gap is from doing the internal work, from taking care of yourself as best as you can every day, from taking care of the people around you, and most importantly, building a business or creating a product that is genuinely true to you in your heart of hearts. And if you could do that, I think you'll be all right. So let me know if you guys like this new style of video. This is new for me. I just wanted to get some of my thoughts off in a way where I didn't have to super edit the videos. And I want to build a better relationship with you guys. You guys are my family here on YouTube. And I don't really like to journal that much. So this gives me a way to sort of get my thoughts and get my ideas off. Let me know in the comments if you feel what I'm saying. Another day, another W. And I'm gonna try my best to enjoy this place. Look at this place, bro. I mean, it's kind of fire. We got a pool, we got the views, got the whole city over there. I promise you I'm not complaining. I'm just telling y'all the real. And that's my goal with this channel. So I'll see you in the next video.